purple pole beans climbing up the poles. This is the bed the chickens prepped over the winter. Got some parsley up in there. More pole beans. And down below the pole beans, got some cabbage and some broccoli. And they usually, when they get to this stage, they find their own way up the poles. Like this. And the vine is a little bit sticky too. Okay, then we come around here, and there is a happy zucchini plant. Probably with male flowers first, and the female flowers come out later. And a little pepper, and a cucumber. Of course, I can't remember what kind of cucumbers this is, but I'm doing what Epic Gardener talked about, and I'm using the trellis. I'm training them to go around this way first, and then up, and then around to the next level, and then up, and then around to the next level, and I'll have more length that they can climb. And then here's another little pepper, little happy pepper, happy little pepper. And another happy pepper. And another happy pepper. And I put nasturtiums up here because they're supposed to repel squash bugs, which I would love. That would be super cool if that actually happens. But I figured it couldn't hurt to put them in. Plus they're pretty when they grow. We do have yellow squash here. It's a pretty happy yellow squash. And another yellow squash. Plus, squash bugs like to get on the zucchini. And usually, if they have eggs on there, I will end up giving them to the poultry. Okay, another cucumber. Doing the same thing. I'm training it around the trellis. So instead of going up, I keep pushing it down around. Oh, this is a pickling cucumber, according to my sign. And it's got some flowers, which is pretty exciting. Oops, there's some flowers. I do have dill and fennel over here as well. I don't know if the butterflies will leave it alone or if they will come and lay eggs on it. Either way, I can either use it for spice in the fall if they haven't eaten it down, or I could raise some swallowtails when I get back from my trip next week. Then I have another pepper plant. I think that was Cajun Bell. And then another pepper plant. And where's my markers? Oh, this is Cajun Bell right here. This little guy. And this one is, I don't remember. Oh, Thai Hot. Boy, I wouldn't want to get those mixed up, would I? Thai Hot and Cajun Bell. Got some zinnias and cosmos again to attract some of the pollinators so that they will find the squash flowers and the zucchini flowers, and they'll help pollinate as well, and the cucumber flowers. And hopefully this year they won't cross pollinate. We'll see. And then there's a bunch of comfrey. I planted 3 and 1 survived, and that's fine. More cosmos in the back. They're really, really happy. Super happy. I love these plants because you can put them in and just let them go. You know, they're not fussy. They don't need a lot of nutrients, and they're an annual that reseeds for the next year as well. So it's pretty low maintenance. And then a volunteer sunflower, I'm gonna let that go too. It looks like there's some babies at the bottom I have to pick. But this is my vegetable patch that is near the greenhouse, and it used to be part of the chicken run with the snow fence. And they prepped the soil for me. They moved wood chips around and mulch. They left their poop, and they dug it all in. And my husband mowed the lawn the other day, so I took a bunch of the clippings and I smothered the weeds instead of hoeing them. And we can do that because we don't fertilize the grass. We don't use like a weed and feed. So anything he clips can go right into the garden. And what I like to do is not remove any materials that we cut down or cut off. They end up going back into the yard somehow. So no waste actually, no plant waste actually leaves here. The only exception would be poison ivy, and I would bag that in a trash bag, and it would not go into the compost. But this is it. We'll see how it goes when I get back. I leave Sunday and then I come back on Saturday. And that's it.